Okay guys, we've got 6E3 B slot. Obviously we got the slot switching happening for Manuel and Felipe. Okay, first B slot 6. Pretty nice. I like it, guys. Okay, a lot of brain locks on this dive. I want to talk a little bit about the 3 build. That's really nice, Fred. Setting up in the center. You're not favoring too much Marconi or Manuel. And then what I really want you guys to do is focus on building this 3-way piece. And the very last thing to happen should be Manuel's grips, or the solo if it's Felipe as well, on the inside center. Now it's a little different technique. It's fine though. We're going for a big vertical now, and it's well executed, providing that you guys are fine with that and that you have no worries about any collision factor. It looks like Felipe is doing a really good job of making his move through Fred, who's opened the door nicely in his B slot, and also providing that Manuel can focus on an in-place turn and not have to worry too much about going up. The only issue with a really deep vert on this is if the person doing the vert feels like they have to do too much work going up or struggle with the coming down at the end, because that can slow the overall efficiency of the block. We want to have it so that the solo comes around, picks up the grip, and is ready to go. Also, at the end of the block, Felipe, when you're in this slot, do a very small turn to this degree here, about 22.5 degrees at the end, and it will make this gap a little bit shorter for Manuel. All right, I think this is from before I did that first debrief, because I see Manuel still has that really big rotation first. You see that? So we've got 2 very different moves happening for the front and the back pair. Manuel's doing the rotation first, and then a side slide, and then doing a really nice job, Manuel. Once you get there, of hovering and staying up, that's really nice, man. That's really, really good. The only thing I would say is that if you can rotate translate first, taking your head to here, it will put less pressure on this grip with Felipe. He's going to be able, because we want this grip point to move to here. If it stays still, we end up over rotating. Or we end up with putting too much pressure onto Felipe at the end. Back pair, really nice job in your B slots. Fred, excellent step into the 3 again. I really like that. But, I really want you guys, like I said, to work on the 3-way first. The 3-way has to complete first. It doesn't matter if the solo has a fraction longer to go, maybe a little step forward into the 3, so that we can guarantee this build, last grip, and then we go. And the same thing that I'd mentioned to Felipe, Manuel, is once you've gone through, rather than keeping this very obtuse angle here, let's make it more acute. So, and the way you do it is you rotate to the left. Fred is going to be a little bit loose on this grip. Just allow your right knee to move this way a little bit, your left shoulder to move this way, so that when the grip gets picked up, Felipe is not having to reach for the close of the 3. Okay, check this out. So Felipe just kind of overdoes the straightness a little bit, but I really like what happens to this grip. So there's the center point. Watch what happens to the grip. It moves down the line. Awesome. And that means the door is open quickly. Having said that, Felipe, once you get to here, rotate. Get to the donut picture at the same time that Fred is. You're a little bit late getting to that picture. But whenever we're looking at block 6, this grip and this grip need to move here and here relative to the center point. It just opens the door really quick when you guys do that, so good job. Talked about this, don't need to repeat. Little brain lock. Nice job. Yeah, I think the vert's fine. There's no reason, guys, why you need to change it on the 3. Just because I don't do the vert, I know plenty of world champions that do, and as long as you are being efficient with the block afterwards at the finish.